Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Easy Way, the podcast where we help you practice real English conversations. I'm Mike.
And I'm Sofia. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Sofia, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling wonderful, Mike. I had my morning coffee, and now I'm ready to practice English with you and our listeners.
That's great. You know, Sofia, I remember when you first started learning English. It was difficult for you to speak every day, right?
Oh, yes, very difficult. In the beginning, I was so nervous. I thought, my English is not perfect. People will laugh at me.
But you didn't give up, and now look at you, speaking English so confidently.
Thank you, Mike. And today, we want to share our story and give tips to help everyone speak English every day.
Exactly. So listeners, get comfortable, maybe grab a cup of coffee or tea, and let's begin.
So, let me tell you my story. 3 years ago, I lived in Barcelona, Spain. I had a good job at a hotel, but I had a big problem.
What was the problem?
Many tourists came to the hotel. They spoke English, French, German, but I could only say hello and thank you in English. That's all.
Only 2 words?
Yes. One day, an American family came to the hotel. They had a problem with their room. They tried to explain to me, but I didn't understand. I felt so embarrassed. I wanted to help them, but I couldn't.
That must have been frustrating.
Very frustrating. That night, I went home and I cried a little. Then I said to myself, Sofia, you need to learn English. You need to speak it every day, not just study books.
That's a powerful moment. So what did you do?
The next day, I made a decision. I said, I will speak English every single day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. And I started my journey.
And that decision changed your life.
Yes, it really did.
Sofia, what was the hardest part in the beginning?
Oh, Mike, everything was hard. First, I didn't know where to practice. I lived in Spain. Everyone spoke Spanish. Where could I find English speakers?
That's a common problem for many learners. So how did you solve it?
Well, I got creative. Every morning I woke up and I talked to myself in English.
Wait, you talked to yourself?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it worked. I looked in the mirror and said, Good morning, Sofia. How are you today? What are you going to do today?
That's actually brilliant. Can you give our listeners an example?
Sure. For example, when I made breakfast, I described everything. Now I am taking the eggs from the refrigerator. I am breaking the eggs. I am making scrambled eggs. Like that.
So you were practicing present continuous tense.
Exactly. But I didn't think about grammar. I just spoke naturally. Sometimes I made mistakes, but it was okay. Nobody was listening.
That's such an important point. Making mistakes when you practice alone is completely fine. In fact, it's necessary.
Yes, and you know what? After 1 week of talking to myself, I felt more confident. My mouth and tongue got comfortable with English sounds.
What other things did you do?
I changed my phone language to English. Suddenly, everything was in English. My messages, my apps, everything.
How did that feel?
At first, very confusing. I clicked the wrong buttons many times. But after a few days, I started learning new words naturally. Settings, notifications, download, all these words became normal for me.
Those are great strategies, Sofia. Now, let me share some specific tips that I give to my students. These are ways to speak English every day, no matter where you live.
I'm ready to take notes.
Tip number 1. Create an English morning routine. When you wake up, spend just 5-10 minutes in English. Don't touch your native language yet.
What should people do in those 5 to 10 minutes?
Great question. Here's what I recommend. First, think in English about your dreams. Last night, I dreamed about. Then, describe your morning. I feel tired. I need coffee. Today is Wednesday. Simple sentences.
I love this. What's the second tip?
Tip number 2. Find a language exchange partner online. There are many free websites and apps where you can find people who want to practice English.
Oh, yes, I used one of these apps. I met my friend Jennifer from Canada.
Perfect. And here's the key. You don't need to talk for 1 hour. Even 15 minutes 3 times per week is enough.
What should people talk about with their language partner?
Talk about daily life. What did you eat for breakfast? What's the weather like today? What are you watching on TV? These simple conversations are perfect for beginners.
And what's tip number 3?
Tip number 3, use the shadowing technique. This is very powerful. You listen to English, maybe a podcast, a YouTube video, or a TV show, and you repeat everything you hear at the same time.
So you speak together with the audio.
Exactly. You shadow them like a shadow follows a person. This helps your pronunciation, your rhythm, and your confidence.
I did this with my favorite TV show, Friends. I watched one scene and repeated every line. It was fun.
That's perfect. Tip number 4, narrate your life like a movie. This is similar to what Sofia did. When you cook, clean, walk, or exercise, describe what you're doing in English.
Yes, I am walking to the supermarket. The weather is sunny. I need to buy milk and bread. It becomes a habit.
Exactly. And here's tip number 5. Use voice messages. Send voice messages to yourself in English. Pretend you're talking to a friend.
Oh, this is interesting. Can you explain more?
Sure. Open WhatsApp or any messaging app. Record a voice message in English. Tell yourself about your day, your problems, your dreams. Then listen to it. You'll notice your mistakes and you can improve.
That's like being your own teacher.
Exactly right. Sophia, tell us about the first time you had a real English conversation with a stranger.
Oh, I remember it so clearly. It was about 2 months after I started practicing every day. A British tourist came to my hotel. She needed directions to the beach.
Were you nervous?
Very nervous. My heart was beating so fast. But I remembered all my practice. I took a deep breath and I said, "Yes, I can help you. The beach is not far from here."
And then?
Then I explained the directions. Go straight for 5 minutes, turn left at the big church, then you will see the beach. She understood me.
How did you feel?
Mike, I felt like I could fly. It was such a simple conversation, but for me, it was a huge victory. When she said, "Thank you so much," and smiled at me, I almost cried from happiness.
That's a beautiful moment. And that one success gave you more confidence, right?
Oh, yes. After that, I started looking for opportunities to speak English. When tourists came to the hotel, I didn't hide anymore. I walked toward them and asked, "How can I help you?"
You became brave.
Yes, and you know what I learned? Most people are very kind. They don't care if you make small mistakes. They just want to communicate.
That's such an important lesson for our listeners. People appreciate when you try to speak their language. They respect your effort.
Mike, can we talk about common mistakes? Because I made so many.
Of course, mistakes are part of learning. Let's discuss some common ones.
My biggest mistake was being too shy. I waited for the perfect moment to speak, but the perfect moment never came.
That's mistake number 1, waiting until you're ready. The truth is, you'll never feel 100% ready. You have to start speaking now, even if you know only 50 words.
What's another common mistake?
Mistake number 2, only studying grammar books. Grammar is important, but speaking is different. You need to practice with your mouth, not just your eyes.
I agree. I studied grammar for 1 year in school, but I couldn't order coffee in English. It's crazy.
Mistake number 3, speaking too fast. Many learners try to speak very fast because native speakers speak fast, but it's better to speak slowly and clearly.
Yes, when I started, I spoke very slowly. People understood me better. Speed comes later, naturally.
Exactly. And mistake number 4, being afraid of looking stupid. Sophia, do you remember feeling this way?
Oh, yes, I was so afraid. But then I realized something. When someone speaks Spanish with mistakes, do I think they're stupid?
And what's the answer?
No, I think they're brave. I want to help them. So why would English speakers think differently about me?
That's a brilliant realization. Mistake number 5, giving up too quickly. Many people practice for 1 week or 2 weeks and then they stop because they don't see big results.
But learning a language is like going to the gym. You don't get muscles after 1 week.
Perfect analogy. You need consistency. A little bit every day is better than a lot once a week. All right, listeners, we have a special question for you today.
Yes, we want to hear from you. This is important because we love our community and we want to learn about your experiences too.
So here's our question, and please answer in the comments below.
What is your biggest challenge when trying to speak English every day?
Is it finding time? Is it feeling shy? Is it not having someone to practice with? Or is it something else?
Please write your answer in the comments. We read every single comment, and sometimes we use your questions and problems in our future videos.
Yes, your challenges might become our next episode topic, so please share with us.
We're here to help you, so don't be shy.
Now, let's talk about some advanced tips for people who are ready to take their daily practice to the next level.
Ooh, I want to hear these.
Advanced tip number 1. Think in English. Don't translate. This is hard at first, but it's very important. When you want to say something, don't think in your native language and then translate. Think directly in English.
How can people start doing this?
Start with simple things. When you see a dog, don't think perro and then translate to dog. Just think dog. Build this habit with everyday objects.
I did this. It took time, but now I think in English naturally.
Advanced tip number 2. Join English-speaking communities online. Find Facebook groups, Reddit communities, or Discord servers where people discuss your hobbies in English.
Oh yes, I joined a cooking group. We share recipes and talk about food in English. It's fun and educational.
Perfect. Advanced tip number 3. Record yourself speaking and listen back. This is uncomfortable but very effective. Once a week, record yourself speaking about any topic for 2-3 minutes. Then listen to it. You'll hear your mistakes and track your progress.
I did this. The first recording was terrible, but after 3 months, I could hear the improvement. It was very motivating.
And finally, advanced tip number 4. Set speaking goals. Don't just say, I want to improve. Be specific. This week, I will speak English for 10 minutes every day. Or this month, I will have 5 conversations with native speakers.
Wow, Mike, we covered so much today.
We really did. So let's summarize the main points for our listeners.
First, you need to speak English every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Consistency is more important than long study sessions.
Second, don't be afraid of mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Native speakers make mistakes too.
Third, find creative ways to practice. Talk to yourself, use apps, watch videos, describe your day, send voice messages.
Fourth, be patient with yourself. Learning a language takes time. Celebrate small victories.
And most importantly, start today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today.
Sophia, what would you say to someone who is listening right now and thinking, I can't do this, it's too hard for me?
I would say, I understand you. I felt the same way, but look at me now. 3 years ago, I could only say hello and thank you. Today, I'm hosting a podcast in English. If I can do it, you can do it too.
That's beautiful, Sophia. And remember, listeners, we're here to support you. Every week, we'll bring you new conversations, tips, and stories.
Don't forget to answer our question in the comments. What is your biggest challenge when trying to speak English every day?
We can't wait to read your answers. And if you found this podcast helpful, please share it with your friends who are learning English.
Yes, learning English is more fun when you do it with friends.
All right, everyone, that's all for today's episode. Thank you so much for spending time with us.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, every word you speak in English is a step forward.
See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Keep speaking English every day.